Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tiffy, welcome back to LogCraft. So today we're going to be doing a few things. Number one, I need to do some input chest system things with this room. And number two, I think that it is time we start working on room number 2 of our base. I've been excited and looking forward to this project for quite a while, and I think it is about time that we begin. But first, I need to finish putting all items into this because I'm running out of ideas. I am honestly not really sure what I want to put in these anymore. And so, let's do that. So before night falls and I have to lay my head to rest, I had to improvise because I had no chests left. So, when I want to deposit something into the storage system, and I'm too lazy to go to the chest and actually find it, or I just want to put something in, I don't know where it goes, I just put, let's say I grab 8 beetroot seeds, put it in this shulker box, and watch the magic. Hope this works, or else it'll be kind of a letdown, but you know, not a big deal. I don't think anything broke, but yes, there we go. The beetroot seeds are filing in very nicely, and we should have 15 by the end of the day. Let me check up on that. Alright, so I located the beetroot seeds in this dropper. I'm not sure what went wrong. So, we'll see it pass through here, I guess. We should have 15, because I guess I sent that in the correct way to the storage system. Weirdo. Anyway, 15. Alright, just make sure that won't happen again. We're gonna try with something a bit more valuable. Golden nuggets. 3 golden nuggets into the chute. Wait a few seconds. Put away some... Get killed. Put away some rotten flesh. Nothing lags out because we're not using OBS. They can't get in here, I don't think so. And we should have 15 gold nuggets. 15 gold nuggets. Alright, so I don't know what really happened with that one, but all I do know is that I think it was just a one-time bug. That's pretty fun to look at. I would do that mining session we do, I mean like the, resource comparison thing. But I didn't get any new diamonds. If any, I lost some. We can check my stores, but I highly doubt anybody bought, and we're going to be working on a new store today. Also, boom. So 2 things I want to mention. Number 1, shout out to LeoPlayz. Remember I lost my Silk Touch pickaxe? He gave me a new one, and it is awesome, and I am so thankful. I will do my best not to lose it, but I really appreciate it, man. He made sure I couldn't pay him back, but I still want to pay him back. Anyways, something that I do feel like doing is making a shop for the Enderman farm. The Enderman XP grinder is probably the best XP grinder on the server, and as far as I'm aware, but I do not want people like breaking it because I'm scared. Whenever I go there, I get frightened that somehow something's gonna mess up, and I feel like that might happen if people go there, so I'm considering making an Enderman shop. Tell me what you guys think in the comments to make sure it doesn't break. Finally, we almost finished the base, and RAM building tutorials and more, link in the top right, unless I forget, which I probably will. Sorry, mate. He invented a really cool design for my builds. What he pretty much did was that he made a giant little temple thing, and the walls are awesome. I love the blue glass, stone bricks, and stone slabs, and I definitely recommend you guys check out that video and give him a subscribe because he's awesome. But I guess let's get right into today's video. Oh god, now I feel like a bad person. I'm not giving Leo any gifts back for his Silk Touch pickaxe, and I'm scared that people will break my Enderman farm. Is there something wrong with me? No. I don't think so. To be outright honest with you, I have a bunch of projects in mind. So number one, I want to dig out this room, which is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And number two, I do want to work on the Nether hub because we kind of left it off unfinished in the previous episode of LogCraft. Let me just grab myself some melons. And I think we're going to do that because I do want to finish up that hub. And let's just grab ourselves some cobblestone. So, LeoPlayz hasn't broken it. Kind of excited to see where this goes. I have all our stuff in this shulker box right here, and I believe this shulker box is empty, correct? Oh, no, it's a cool one. So, we're going to head out of my base, and we're going to head to the Nether, I believe, because that's where our Nether hub is. A lot of you have been saying I should put mossy well, one of you, I appreciate it, has been saying just snazz up my Nether hub, and I quote, use some mossy cobble. Now, I am working on getting more vines. At the moment, I do not seem to have any, but as soon as I get that done, I will... And I promise that I will begin to add some mossy cobble to this design. Because I agree, this could definitely use work. And thinking back to what Rem said, my Nether hub, its windows, could have a very similar design. But I do not intend to use windows. Even though, I'm not kind of tempted when I think about it. Let me see how it goes. The infection can begin. We put a grass block right here, and hopefully it will begin to spread to all this dirt. And this was a stack of dirt, this entire area, which means this is a very big space, which means I'll need a lot of dirt. So consequentially, because I do not plan ahead whatsoever, I'm gonna have to get more dirt. Now, will this work, or will it not work? Alright, I did some I did some research, and apparently all I have to do is just leave it here and it will grow. So, I mean, I knew that it would grow, but I didn't know if it would grow in the Nether, if you know what I'm saying. So, now the job is to clear up this massive area and start plotting out our landforms. Because obviously, it would be really boring if we just had a grassy biome. I intend to have a river, and a few of you already know how I'm going to do it, because... as in, I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge right about at this point if you've been playing Minecraft or at least been watching a few Minecraft YouTubers. Water cannot be placed in the Nether, which means that I have to resort to using some concrete, which I am kind of excited for because I have never used concrete this season, and using whatchamacallit, and using all the other kind of stuff that no protection on my boots. And using all the other kind of stuff that is used. So I'm just excited for using concrete, okay? Don't hate. Alright, I just looked it up, and I tested it in single player, and grass doesn't spread in the Nether. Oh, that means all of this dirt was a waste, and... all of this is pretty much for nothing. Time to break it all. After mining for about 2 hours, I'm just kidding, man. It took like 3 minutes to get all this dirt, even less probably, because I can't count my time. But I guess we now have grass. So I have to fill all of this space in, which would have been easily if grass had just been able to spread like a... Who am I kidding? I'm not letting one of these blocks go to waste. For a quick bit of work, this doesn't look so bad. I kind of like the way the walls bend in, and this is a really nice way to get into our staircase and out of our staircase. I guess it's time... I think I heard a gas. I guess it's time to put these back here and get ourselves 2 lovely little pressure plates. I guess I don't need this one, but whatever. That is slightly inconvenient. I'll remove that and place it here. Here. And I think that is that. So we now have our little area right here with the river, and it is looking pretty nice. I think once we bone meal the place, which we can do now, yeah, so that already Ooh, perfect. Looks a whole ton better. And I like the hill. The hill is definitely something that we should keep. So I had some fallen resources that I needed to collect. And none of them burned, I think. Then I saw this. That is so disgusting. And it makes me cringe really hard. So I think it's time that we grab our netherrack that has fallen very conveniently right next to where we are. And clean up the giant mess that is the bottom of our room. That is kind of scary. But if you guys have been keeping up, I haven't almost done with my grass, which means I'm going to have to save up on a bit of them. And so what I decided to end up doing was to put a little infection. So it's kind of like the nether portal's nethery energy thingy is kind of just like spreading, which is why we have these little blotches. If you know what I said. That was like the most unclear conversation ever. But you can probably see what I'm saying here. It's just little infections of netherrack coming out onto the grass from the nether portal. I think it looks pretty good. It's kind of like a much simpler, much less detailed version of what Scar did back in season 5 of HermitCraft for the community nether hub, like the really big one. Something like that, something along those lines, except I am much less talented at building and I put much less effort in. So the final thing I want to do is to wrap this up is to put some podzol, because I think the texture of that block looks very nice indeed. And little nether infections like out here. Oh, you know what that means, more work on the bottom. This time it's less though. Can we jitter bridge up? Not bad, but we're too high. So with this all done, the place is looking much more spruced up. Let's put all our things into our project management box. We have way too much blue concrete powder, but I guess because the theme of our base is mainly blue and gray, then it wouldn't be too much of a big deal. Now, what I want to do with the top is quite interesting, but first I believe that now that we have a bunch of stone, we can just like that grab ourselves 32 stone bricks and begin to finally finish this gaps. Regretfully, I don't think we are going to have enough stone bricks, so we're probably going to have to resort to doing a few more interesting things. Yeah. We're close though, and that noise of ghasts is very terrifying. As weird as it sounds, I think I want the top layer of this build to be like walls, like a huge wall surrounding the top of the build. No! Ah, got him. I feel like I want the top, as I said, to be just a huge wall. Oh, that fell in lava. I think I found a way to make to light this place up without it looking like a total dump. So what I'm gonna do is make some columns and pretty much put torches on them. So kind of like that. That looks quite pretty, if I do say so myself, even though I'm not one to judge on beauty in Minecraft builds. And I'll put one here, this one with 2 torches lighting up the back and the front, because there's no need to put them on every side if it's not necessary.